And we are back. Hello, everybody, and welcome or welcome back to Minecraft. It's been far too long. We've been progressing at a very slow pace. And frankly, I think it's time we make some gosh darn progress. I got a little bit of food. I got, stone pick. Before I do anything, I'm gonna do what every Minecrafter hates to see, and that is put all of my stuff right into a darn chest. Just straight into the chest, all of it. Um, yeah, give me my shoes back. Maybe a shovel could be useful. I don't know. I don't know. But I could definitely go for some wood. So, what do we want to get done in this episode? I think we want to go on a darn adventure. I think we want to explore some caves and see what they have going for them. Good God, maybe in the second hotbar. Right now, I mean, if you saw any of the previous episodes, you know how it is. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Yo, spawn up, chicken, spawn up. My little fellas. There's definitely an easier way to do this. Almost fell in there. Okay. Okay. And for now, I'm not gonna worry about getting more ammo for the blick. That's just needless worry for useless reasons. And I actually do have a cave in mind. I do have a cave in mind. We can do some mining, we can do some exploring, maybe we can figure out something along the lines of some crafting. If you catch my drift. Oh my gosh, and having this pond down here is actually really nice. No. Hey, it's just one block for now. That's not our concern. That is not our concern. Our main concern right now is finding that crazy cave that I saw not long ago. Not long ago, I saw a crazy cave somewhere along these flat lands. And I don't remember exactly where it is. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it would be nice to find, hell. It would be very nice to find that entrance, that passage to the underground. You know, how was the fall? You know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. Yo, where are all my... Damn, my computer did not like that one bit, huh? Not one bit. Yo, am I geeked? Where are these caves at? Am I geeked? Where are these caves at? I know I'm low on food. I'm running low on food. So you know what? You know what? Fishing montage. I gotta do a Minecraft cover of a song in honor of the Minecraft movie coming out soon. 3 days from now. 3 days from now. Yo, this is taking way too long. I'm not gonna be, well, I'm going to be frank on Jit, but it's taking way too long. There's a much better way to get fish. Yeah. Come back here, little buddies. Come back here, little buddies. My gosh. Whoa! Hold your horses there. Hold your horses there. This is just for now. You know, we want to just get some food so we can go straight into the mining experience. And I'm fairly certain there's a cave on the other side of the hill, but I could have sworn there was a cave on this side in the front of the crib that was crazy looking. And, you know, fishing montage, I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving all of it in. I don't care. You know, you get to see the whole process, the whole ideation and whole presence. Whoa, and you know what? If you got a way down, why not take it? Holy. Okay. Yo, game not liking me right now. Game not like Minecraft not liking me right now. And that's frankly, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not in a rush to get Minecraft to like me. You know, I'm not crazy like that. It would be nice. Oh. Youch. Youch. Yo, just barely not enough, huh? Whoa, yeah. I have a good feeling about this one. I have a good feeling about this one. Let's just say I have a good feeling about this one. First, you know the essentials. You know the essentials. We gotta get some coal. But before we do, honestly, isn't it ironic? We're not trying to. We're going to get an iron pick just to speed up the mining process. Now, I said I didn't want to speed run getting diamonds and all that good business, and that is true. I don't want to. But I've been feeling the urge, the itch. It's been building in the back of my mind. And well, really, I can't refuse the call any longer. Minecraft has been an unbelievably lovely experience throughout practically my entire life. And the new updates that they're adding to it, I am happy. I am happy. I know there's modding, and I know that's just as valid as the base game itself, but for some reason, part of me just does not see it that way. Part of me sees modding as like an impure version, you know, not as you know, the one above intended. Isn't it iron pick? Is it not ever, bro? Is it not ever? And frankly, shield is very worth having here. Shield is insanely worth having here. Like it's almost insane, especially when you're working on higher difficulties in Minecraft, to not bring a shield with you. Well, it is insane. It is stupid. It is fresh up. Just stupid not to. And you know what? This is for our future. You know, we're gonna be wanting to make roller coasters and crazy contraptions full of villagers and animals and hoppers and frankly love of the game. That's what we're gonna be building out of. Of course, we're going to be using the blocks and we're going to be using the resources, but I'm only here because I love the game, you know, and a lot of people say, a lot of people are saying this for the love of the game, you know. Lapis, good blue dye, fairly early. Don't have to collect flowers anymore if I want to dye stuff blue. Hey, if you mess with the blue bed though, that's what's up. You're real if you mess with the blue bed. Yo, chillax, chillax. Ow. Yo, my ops are already in town. My ops are already in town. If we don't make it out of this alive, it's going to be a very scary process to get my stuff back. It's going to be a terrifying process to get my stuff back. And frankly, that's okay. You know, sometimes it's even more worth it when the process is so much harder. That's one reason I do love not having keep inventory on, is I truly believe that the process, oh, pool, yo. That was not good. That was not good. But I truly believe that the more difficult something is for you to do, the more benefit there is behind you doing it. Whether that's just getting up in the morning or playing a silly game for hours on end while talking to yourself in front of the computer, it's not hard for me to do, but I lack the motivation sometimes to just get up and do it. And acting outside of motivation is more impressive than having that motivation in the first place. It is so much more impressive to act outside of your own motivation and own discipline. To act outside of discipline and still act, that's a mighty feat. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, the hot things. I'm talking, holy shice. Yo. Yo, gang, we're gonna, I honestly have no clue what we're gonna do here. Cause like, it's beckoning me. It's beckoning me. But at the same time, we gotta play it slow. We're not here to speed run the game, and maybe, just maybe, getting enchants wouldn't be bad. I understand that. I understand maybe a few diamonds, maybe a diamond pick. It wouldn't be terrible as long as I don't try and go to the nether, or whatever Jablinski Games says. Y'all know Jablinski Games, right? Played some Fortnite. And he's good, though. He's really good. Not at the games, but just at being Jablinski, you know? And that's something I have to work on myself, is that unwavering self nature, that showmanship in place of casuality. I can't. It's not that I can't, but I don't want to just casually be me. Like, I want to, with every essence of my fiber, express myself and show who I am to everyone around me, because I want to see that from other people. And if you don't start, who's gonna follow? You know, if you don't absolutely bring caution to the wind, who is ever going to? if you don't show them that it's safe, it's never gonna be safe. It's never gonna be even a thing that they try. It's just fear. It's just fear of expressing oneself and being oneself, and that is, well, let's just say that's absurd. And that's not at all the way I'd like things to be. And I'm just one person, you know, I'm just one opinion, I am just one thing. But you know, even the smallest person can have the biggest impact. We've seen that time and time again. Lord of the Rings, the Lorax, man, you just have to send it. And I know these are all movies, and obviously their main draw is to make money, but some of the messages in some of those older movies are very, very important. And people don't heed them. People do not heed messages like they used to. They don't, you know, they don't heed the call like they used to. And, you know, at some point you gotta heed the call. You gotta feel the difference that you need to make to be who you want to be. And it's scary. It can be scary at times. Definitely. Definitely. But is it worth every single moment? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's something I need to work on. I need to work on following my own call and being who I want to be, and not just who I am, but acting outside of that, and acting within near impossible scenarios to be who I want to be, and I know that I can only do what I want to do if I become who I want to be. So it's a very difficult scenario to be in. No matter who you are, it is a very difficult scenario to be in. You know, because not everyone is comfortable with thought. Not everyone is comfortable in them in their own. Not everyone is comfortable in their own being, and that's something that you can't teach that. You can't teach comfort in oneself. You can only experience the life that you have and learn that you, if you want to truly live your life, you have to feel comfortable within yourself. Oh, get wrecked, creeper. Taste my nut. Taste my splooge, frankly. Oh, we're 18 minutes in. We can do that. We can make up words that are not real and won't get us DMCA striked. Ha ha ha. Yes. Okay. The redstone is low-key a huge get. The redstone is low-key a huge get. You know, our sword is running low. And you know what that means? Maybe you don't. But if you do, if you know, you know. Frankly, I'll give it that much credit. If you know, you know. And let's get rid of our old sword there. I have an idea. I have an idea. Where's the way back? It's through this waterfall, this main waterfall channel here. My game done didn't like that. So let's get the lava burning in there, get the bucket. Honest to goodness, let's get multiple of those little things going. We got no reason not to. We got a lot of ores. And, you know, it's free. it's free, like free real estate, you know? Like free real estate, frankly. Whoa, yo, yo. And I do kind of want to save my nether generation for when the happy ghasts come out. Because imagine I pull up and there's just a little happy ghast waiting for me. You know, like, holy. That would make me happy. That, whoa, I can see the clouds from here, man. That's, that's crazy. Do we need more redstone? Yes and no. Yes and no. It's more just like a... It would be fun. It would be fun to get some redstone figured out and you know, some interesting shenanigans going. Maybe ender rod, sticky piston with a sheep. You know, if you know, you know. Well, if you know, you know. Frankly. Okay, so you may see me placing... You may... Yo, I'm gonna have to, like, reload my whole game. That is not okay. You may see me placing torches on the walls, only in some scenarios. Yo. Yo. Yo, get a grip, Minecraft. Get a grip. That was unacceptable. That was unacceptable what happened just there. Yo, I mean, I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering. I don't know what that was all about. You know, congrats, you fucking got blew up because your game wouldn't react to your inputs. You know, if it happens again, I'm gonna crash out. Frankly, I'm gonna crash out, and there's really very little people can do to. Yo, this is a rescue mission. At this point, this is 100% a rescue mission. We're not in here to find no crazy stuff. We're in here to get our lives back. And frankly, like, hey, that's living. The game is stuttering. I think it might be my laptop doesn't like the game right now. I have it on low graphics, so I'm not sure what the game is on about, but that can't continue to happen, is all I'm gonna say. That cannot continue to happen. And as I said before, if it does, I'm crashing out. Frankly, I'm crashing out. And I'm... What the fuck is making my game die? What is actually making my game die? This is not... This is not okay. This is not okay. Yo, is it something down here that's making my shit explode everywhere? Why is my game just not agreeing with me? Find out next time in Minecraft. Flint and steel! Flint and steel! Give me that diamond, boy. Give me that diamond. Make it sing for me. Yo, these mother... Yo, they're kitted up. Did I lose my shield? Looks like I did. Old fashioned. Old fashioned, boys. Old fashioned. Old fashioned. Give me some armor, boy. Yo. We are gonna have issues. We are going to have issues. Is this the Minecraft? It would be so funny if this was the April Fool's update and they're just like, yeah, like, fuck you. Like, as soon as you see a mob, you're dead. That would be absurd. I would not like that, but it would be very funny. Frankly, it would be very funny. So we have to make the darn trek back. And we have to not die this time. We have to get in there. We have to. Oh, I hope he didn't pick up my sword, my diamond sword, bro. Because that would be mad unfortunate, frankly. Yo, and like y'all don't know this, but like I'm a pro. I'm a pro. I've done my numbers. There's a reason I want. Not that I want to, but that I have returned to peace in Minecraft. Once upon a time, I was quite impressive. Well, not even that. It's even now, like, fuck, all you gotta do is look. Now, I hope the stuttering has been fixed, so I don't lose any more stuff to things like that. Yo, no way. Thank goodness. I was about to say, like, that is an op zombie for exploding on me right where my stuff would have entered the dirt and be burned forever and ever. Thankfully not the case. Yes, yes. I'm bossing. I'm about to go. Now, if you listen to that and you liked what you heard, like and subscribe. Frankly, like and subscribe. This is gonna be a cave to explore. I'll tell you that. Oh, fuck. Do I got my arrows? Yo. Dude, when we smoke the frickin' ops. Yo, that's something I don't feel comfortable with. That's something I don't feel comfortable with, frankly. Especially since my shield done got eviscerated in the lava. I don't feel comfortable with that. I do not feel comfortable with that. But like, if anything, you gotta get me the heck up out of here. You got to get me the heck up out of here. I'm not taking no more chances. No more freeze frame deaths. Nothing. I'm not letting that affect me no more. From here on out, Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Oh, give me that tasty, juicy stuff, frankly. And honestly, I don't want to use coal as an energy source. I don't want to use coal as an energy source. Like, if it's here, why not use it? Maybe one more bucket. Couldn't hurt. Maybe one more bucket couldn't hurt. Give me that copper. Give me my dang furnaces. Get out my stone axe. And, well, let's just say I'm a very wealthy man. I'm a very wealthy man with connections. I got friends in high places. I do. If you don't believe me, check out the Burj Khalifa, man. Ask about me. You'll see. You know, Eiffel Tower. Go up there to that room up there, ask him, yo, you know this food? And he'll be like, yo, yes, bro, yeah, that's my goat. And I'll say, no, like, nah, I'm not like that. You know, we're just friends. We're tight like that. We're tight like that. You know, he's my goat, actually. He's my goat. And it'll banter forwards and backwards a little bit like that for maybe like a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes or something. Nothing crazy though, cause we ain't weird like that. Like we ain't no riders. But if you know, you know. Oh, I could have gone all the way up. I didn't know. I didn't know. Hey, hashtag success. Oh, big time. Big time. Take me right back up to the surface. Call me your uncle and slap my cheeks. You know, like all the above. All of the above. We are full. We are darn full of just goodiness and juice. Oh, and the temple. The temple on the hill. It's such a beautiful temple. Excuse me. I see a chicken outside of his range. Give me that egg though, low key. Give me that egg. Sorry, sir. You're outside of the pen at night? I don't need no rock flesh. I don't need no cobbled deep slate. Well, I don't need no chicken. Frank, ooh. We may find some other persecutors of the law. Huh. Look who it is. Look who it is. Yo, don't do me like this, game. Do not do me like this. Like, you run smoothly any other day, but because it's April 1st, you know, there's something on your mind. Something that I can't take off of it, frankly. Something that I cannot take off of it. And that's, you know, schmurda. Oh, not that, bro. Don't put me down. Put me in bed. That's kind of like a bless up moment there. That is a bless up moment right there. Just beautiful gets all across the board. Tons of lava for furnace equations. Some diggity diamonds. A diamond sword. The nether. Okay. Now I'm looking back and I'm questioning my ways, frankly. I'm questioning my ways. You know, there's definitely things I could have done instead of gone down there and gotten some heat for my wardrobe. Dude, screw that skeleton. Now half heart of fall damage, I'll take that over getting shot any day. Any day. Don't even have to ask me, just do it. You know, like push me down the stairs instead of shooting me in the head. Like that's honest preferable. Like and maybe a little bit more honorable because like if you go like if someone you know domes you like that, that's just disrespectful on all fronts, frankly. Yo, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Gravel? I trust you. I trust you. Yo, this is gonna make me tweak. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. You know, I was unkind to you before. I hope you understand why, but if not, It's not even worth trying to explain to you. Now, what are we getting the flint for, you may ask? The nether. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. I gotta watch the videos again. Get my Jablinski Games impression up off the ground. Build it, frankly, build it like in Minecraft. Yo, we're low on food. We are low on food, and for HTG's sake, fishing might be our go-to. Yo, I got a crazy idea for a thumbnail though. Hold up. So we gotta get... Just get a nice block, a fancy block. Get that there. Oh, gosh dang it. How do I do this properly without having to look at anything else? Low-key, we probably need it facing in a direction away from our crib. And on maybe up there on that hill. Yeah. If you know, you know. I mean, maybe even right here. Honest. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Back up. Yo. Maybe I need a better a little. Yo, Kobe Bryant, bro. I'm safe here. I'm safe here. How do you get rid of the... Yeah. Yeah. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Yo, where my hose at? We need to do one last thing, and then... I don't know if you're particularly interested, but there is a hashtag fishing competition going down, i.e., circa, like, 3 minutes. The reason I'm not going now is because I got hose to grass. Yeah. I just needed to re-up my farm real quick. Make sure it was well taken care of, well situated in the event that, there is a future. In the event that I am going to make it, like having a nice farm like this is just nice. I almost wonder if I should add a smoothing effect to my videos, because it does seem pretty jagged when I turn, but that's also my fault. So, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm happy with what I have, and I couldn't ask for more. Frankly, I could not ask for more. I have been given an opportunity that no one in this world has been given before, and well, I get to be the first to take it, And that's... They stole my fishing rod, didn't they? They stole my fishing rod, didn't they? Yo, I'm gonna have a conversation with the ops. Frankly, I'm gonna go and have a conversation with the ops. That shit is not okay. You can't be stealing fishing rod from me. You guys aren't ops. Holy, you got a lot of eggs though. Okay, I think we may be reaching the cap. So let's get our stone sword out. And just indiscriminately. Indiscriminately. It needed to be done. There were simply too many chickens taking up space. Now we have a lot of feathers, though. We have a lot of feathers, which is very nice. Where did I get this, bruh? The hell? Weird, dude, that was a funky chicken dropping beef, bro. what kind of chicken you know does that, bro? What kind of chicken you know does that? Okay. Now, I may be onto something. Maybe it's just gas. Most likely it's just gas. But if it's not, we could be looking at something unreal here. Okay. If you understand, you understand. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. There is potential for an industrial revolution. There is potential for an industrial revolution. And I'm not pulling your chain. I'm not. I don't know if we're gonna make it work, but redstone. We don't need the torch. We don't need the torch. Let's see if they show it to us. Well, we need one torch. We need one torch. Now that I look at it, we need two. We need two torches. Well, we need. Well, we could get a lever. We can get a lever. I'd be okay with a lever. You know, maybe take this away from him. Get down to the dirty work, my friend. You're going to be smelting 100 blocks in 100 days. Just one. Just one. Okay, we may actually need more redstone repeaters. Right? Because yeah. Okay. If gang knows what I'm doing, you are if gang knows what I'm doing, you are sincerely messed up. Gang is messed up if they know what I'm doing. But they know that it needs to be done. And before I do any of that, before I, take my adventure into the ether, gang knows what we need. Gang knows what we need. And frankly, it's all the way in the distance over there. That little red-eyed menace. We're looking. We're looking. Now, something I'm hoping is that they optimized the Minecraft update so it does not screw with so it does not screw with my laptop. Oh, yo, I kind of want to. Yo. Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We can't have a stutter issue happen right now. We cannot have a stutter issue happen right now. Is this risky for not being able to have a stutter? You know, yes. Yo, get away from me. Chicken jockey! Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Yo, we getting molested by the ops, bro. We getting... Yo, I mean, they're after us. I don't know what else to say. They're friggin' after us. Where my stuff at, bro? Now, if they say it all got burnt up in the explosion, I'm getting PO'd. The TSPMO, bruh. Okay, do I have everything important? Yo, why is he so quick, bro? These mobs are chasing me like they want to take it, bro. They want to take my butt. Bro. Yo, I just... For safety reasons, for safety reasons. Dude, you see that spider just do a 360 black flip? Backflip. Backflip. I said backflip. Yo, and we ain't getting no string, bro. We ain't getting no string. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know where we could get string, but that's such a long trek. It's not even safer than this. This is probably safer than going down to those mines and getting some string from there. Please. Chicken jockey. Yo, I'm gonna tweak, bro. I'm gonna tweak. I don't know how many spiders that was, but too many. Too many. I was slain by creeper, zombie, creeper, bro. Back to back, front to back. You know, all the types to each other. Put the gold in there. Start smithing that. Oh. My goodness. You know what? For the sake of being... Oh, I can't even do that. Oh. Am I stupid? Maybe. Maybe. Do it matter? Nah, not really. I can't believe we only have one string. That's absurdity to me. We have all the ingredients, though. We have all the ingredients necessary. As long as I'm by the crib, by some means. Taste my freaking diamonds. Taste my flippin' diamonds. Flint and steel! Okay. Yo, I low-key forgot the literal most important part. Bro, we not making it out of these mines in under an hour, bro. We not. Well, this video is not being under an hour. The amount of freeze frames, the tactical freeze frames, and the we not getting out, bro. We not getting out. 6 eggs, not bad, not bad. We need 2. You're absolutely right. Whoever was telling that to me right now, you are absolutely right. We do need 2 hoppers. We do need 2 hoppers. At least. Do we? I'm not sure. Look, I'm not sure. I don't know how this thing works. We might. Yo. Yo. And gang who said that was also right, bro. We need 3 hoppers. We need 3 hoppers to make this work. That is a substantial sum of our iron. That is a substantial sum of our iron. Yo, it's turning disgusting, bro. The block, bro, it's out and it's turning disgusting. Okay. I'm feeling like retap, bro. Like retap. I'm feeling exactly like retap. Okay. What does this look like? What does this look like? So, we do want to get a little frisky with it. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. I've actually no clue. You know, like even having said the words, they mean nothing to me. Absolutely nothing to me. Well, let's light this up though. These chickens, bro, they under my protection. Okay. So. I can see this working multiple ways. But I think the best way this is going to work is if we set something up along the lines of chicken jockey, this. No. No. Wait. Yes. Yes. That's exactly how we set it up. And then get a chest, get a hopper. Woof. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But this seems to be correct. Why am I putting all the glass down, bro? I don't even have the most important part. This is literally the tweaking episode, bro. The tweaking episode. This is it. This is it. You found it. You found it. Good job. You found it. Yo, Yo, I'm going to become the Joker. I'm not even fronting you. I'm going to become the Joker. I am going to become the Joker. Drop off all my important stuff. Keep my weapons. Keep my weapons. Frankly, keep my weapons. But drop off all my important stuff. All my fancy stuff. I do want to keep the diamond sword just in case. Water bucket just in case as well. Eggs. Well, let's just say we can launch those all in there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And, ooh, dude, I thought it was a slime. It's green than a frog, bro. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm not dealing with that. What is your name and where are you? Too far that way. He would not have gone that far. Yo, this could be the savior, bro. This could be my savior. I'm not even joking. This could be what makes everything okay all at once. And like that. And like that, this may in fact be a sub 1 hour video. Gang, congratulations. We made it. We made it. We do have to speedrun this business though. Heavily. Um because we're getting up there. We are getting up there. Um uh Yo, if you're looking at the time right now and you're like, no way is bro gonna make it in under an hour, check my chickens, bro. Check my chickens. Yo, who mined this one lower, bro? Who mined it one lower? That's flicking my nutsack. That is flicking my nutsack. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, we have 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to make this work. And I don't know if I'm going to. Frankly, I don't know if I'm going to. We may have to lower it all by one so we can get the chickens in position. Chicken jockey. But I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Okay, what are we looking for? What are we looking at? 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 Okay. So, one block below these fools, we're looking at a put a block here for now. Dispenser going this way. Down to the wire, my friends. Down to the wire. Hopper going into it. Yo, this is taking too long. This is taking too long. This is taking too long. So now that needs to be expressing there. This can now be built here. And the chest can it be under glass? Yes, it can. Okay. Now, put that on the chest. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Lava bucket. Lava bucket right there. Yo, the chickens ain't gonna like me, bro. Chickens ain't gonna like me. How do we mine under them? How do we mine under them without them geeking? We may just have to start anew. Frankly, we may just have to start anew. And like that, it is complete. Under 1 hour. We just have some cleanup to do. Those who got out, this is your story. Yo, the little one, bro, he's making a run for it. Those who got out, that's your story. You die. You lose. And I'm not, I'm not sad for you. I'm not sad for you. You did this to yourself. You got out when you had a perfectly snug and warm home. Just in there, waiting for you. Yo, we gotta do something about this. Raw beef. Whoa, you sneaky little devil, huh? Like, goodness. Yo, color coordination is going off right now in my brain. Anything that looks like that is a chicken to me. Pause, pause, pause. Yo, I'm sorry. He was probably just trying to live his own life. But I don't accept that. You can live your life in the warm, comfortable, place of, let's call it, home. Home. Yes, you are smart. You are smart. You won't die like the rest of them. You will not die like the rest of them. Yo, this chicken right here is making all my stock run loose, bruh. It seems it's a new age of chickens. It seems it is a new age of chickens. Hey, you guys seen what happened to the other chickens who tried that? Whoa, you almost had a martyr. Well, now you have 12. How does it feel to have 12 martyrs every single time there's a threat of martyrdom? I am going to bring you to your knees. Pain is temporary, my friends. Your lives will be forever. Following you not dying. Whoa, okay. Okay. Yo, someone felt left out. Don't worry. I'll make a farm for you later. Your martyrdom is not appreciated. It didn't have to be that way. Frankly, it did not have to be that way. It was only that way because you made it happen that way. Is that my fault? No. No, that's actually entirely your fault. Shouldn't have acted like that. Should not have acted like that, frankly. Now, are we going to make a memorial for all the fallen chickens and chicken brothers? Probably. That was a lot. Even for me, that was a lot. I don't know if I can handle that right now. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Hey. You know what? We're an hour and 4 minutes in, and frankly, we've made really good progress. Like, I'm very happy with where we are right now. And, if there's anyone to blame, well, that's me. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking that. Oh. Yeah, that's not preferable, actually. That's preferably not what we want to happen. I guess having this open to the space is not bad. We can cover it up with dirt later. I'm just trying to get... Chat? Chat, what are we doing? Chat, what are we doing? Um... Yo, this is not working. This is not working. Okay, I mean, my bad, my bad. That gives us a problem to solve. I will work on this. I will work on this. For now, it's an abomination and a chicken killer to its core. But this episode has gone on far too long. This has been an amazing sequence of events, conversations, and chicken roostings, unwelcome guests, and slaying of mobs. And as always, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, stick around, and until next time, take care.